visit to the Knights of Avonius when we have a moment.
Sure thing, Paimon.
Wonder what's up this time.
Who knows, but we'll go when we are ready. So, welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be doing the new quest. I forget the name, to be honest. But yeah, if you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. Tell me what you think. And yeah, let's just get straight into this. Go to the Knights of Avonius headquarters. I'm already here. Okay. Oh, there's everybody. Klee, Kaeya, Jean. Hello.
Hey, Jean! We're here!
Ah, Paimon and the Traveler. I've been waiting for you.
Whoa.
Where are we going?
Looks like Jean wasn't the only one waiting for us. Klee and Kaeya are here too.
Oh, it's Paimon and Mr. Honorary Knight.
Hi, Klee.
It's been so long.
Ah, look who it is.
Hey, Kaeya.
You've caught me completely off guard this time. But then again, it's always a pleasant surprise when you
Oh, we
two
just saw
show
you
up.
not long ago in Sumeru.
Guess we were so excited to see Jean again that we forgot to knock. I hope we didn't startle anyone. Wait a sec. You weren't talking about anything that we're not supposed to hear, were you?
Oh, so no one here overheard Good Hunter? Sorry, you must have the wrong address. I was just showing time on the way. I'll leave you to it now.
Hey, stop pretending like we're doing food deliveries.
It's been a while since we last met, but I can see you two haven't changed one bit.
It has been a while,
Don't
Jean.
worry, we weren't discussing anything confidential. In fact, we were just talking about you.
Oh, really now?
Maybe we
What
should
were you
let the
saying?
star of the story explain it in their own words.
Ah, Klee.
Let me tell it. Let me tell it. A few days ago, I was reading Todoko Tales in the solitary confinement room.
Of course.
When all of a sudden, whoosh, a letter came flying in through the window.
Flying through the window? How does a letter fly?
Like a bird does. It was flapping its wings. It could even talk. It said, well, it was a bunch of stuff I didn't understand.
Of
You
course.
couldn't understand? Then it must have been talking about how to avoid solitary confinement.
Damn.
Kaeya?
Just saying. We don't want to let a teachable moment slip by.
Okay, I know. Anyway, the letter said, "Oh, Klee, are you behaving? I see you've wound up in the solitary confinement room again." Sorry about that.
What did you do this time,
Mommy
Klee?
is busy these days and can't take you out to play. But there's good news. I have a friend who has very kindly invited you to visit her.
And who would that friend be?
Oh, so the letter's from Alice.
That sounds great, doesn't it?
In principle, yes. But the issue is that Alice's friend lives quite far from here.
In Sumeru.
The letter says that Mom's friend lives in Sumeru.
Uh-huh.
The Knights of Favonius could never agree to send Klee off to Sumeru on her own. But Klee is rather intent on taking Alice's friend up on this invitation.
We can take her.
Yeah, I really want to go.
You see? So we were wondering, who can we send with her on the journey? Preferably someone who's a reliable hero and with a history of saving Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to see us.
Yep.
I do apologize, but Klee gets along with you so well. We couldn't think of a more suitable choice.
Sure, we can do that. No
Yeah, it's fine by
problem,
me.
Right?
Can you really, Mr. Honorary Knight?
Of course.
Yay! With Mr. Honorary Knight around, Klee's not afraid of anything.
See, I told you that he'd agree. In that case, we'll leave Klee in the trusty hands of the Traveler.
And you too, Kaeya. You should join them.
Yeah,
I
come with us.
noticed you quietly completed that backlog of paperwork we had. You deserve the chance to unwind a little.
Oh, so you noticed. Well then, I suppose I have no reason to refuse.
Great!
Right.
Things will go even more smoothly with Kaeya around. Still, Sumeru is pretty far. It's gonna be a long journey.
Don't worry. Mom's letter had a magic invite inside. Mom says we just have to all shout out where we want to go at the same time. And poof! We'll be there in the blink of an eye.
How strong is
Wow.
Alice
Well, that'll
to
definitely
be able to make
things
all this stuff,
easier.
man?
It
I wonder if we'll
only
ever get
works
the meter.
3 times though, so we should only use it when we really need to.
Three's plenty. One for the way there, one for the way back, and one extra, just for good measure.
Sounds good.
Sounds very mysterious. I still think we should use it sparingly. After all, we don't know the exact location of where we'll be headed, or what dangers we may encounter on the way.
There.
Here's what I suggest. Traveler, you're well connected. I'm sure you must have friends who are familiar with Sumeru. I say we start by teleporting to one of them.
Okay.
It'll give us a chance to test out the magic invite, and also find ourselves a local guide.
That kinda makes sense. And since it has 3 uses, there's no point letting one of them go to waste.
Yep.
Couldn't have put it better myself, Paimon. So, do you have a particular contact in mind?
Well, we need someone who's familiar with Sumeru and can be our guide. So, sounds like we need a forest ranger.
Nano, who just...
And everyone knows
What's
that
gonna
the
be?
best place to go looking for a forest ranger is a little place called...
Gandaraville. Gandarvaville.
That's the one. Maybe we can get Tainari to...
All right.
I didn't mean to skip that.
Gandarvaville it is.
Okay, I'm happy wherever we go, especially with Kaeya and Mr. Honorary Knight.
Hey,
We
off
should
we
be on
go.
our way then. If you'll excuse us, Acting Grandmaster.
Yes, let the wind lead. I wish you a safe journey. And Klee,
I know. I'll be careful, I promise.
Okay, here goes nothing. Take us to... Gandarvaville.
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 Grand Arbor Hill!
Oh my god,
No,
Klee.
it's not a hill. Ah, wait!
Oh my god, Klee. And we are here?
We made it. Paimon was sure we were about to end up someplace super weird.
Sorry, it was an accident.
Oh,
It's
okay, we made it
Klee.
fine.
Good news is this magic invite really does work.
Yeah, it's honestly kind of crazy.
Fascinating. One moment we're in Mondstadt, the next we're in Sumeru.
So this is where Mom's friend lives? Wow, there are so many big flowers. Oh, and jumpy mushrooms.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Sumeru's full of strange stuff like this. Like,
Wars with mushrooms growing on them.
Oh, yeah. Paimon was pretty creeped out the first time we saw one of those.
Listen carefully, Klee. Those jumping mushrooms are called fungi. They may look cute, but if you get too close to one, it'll try to hit you with its cap.
Yeah, so be careful, Klee.
Okay, well, I'll hit it back with my cap.
Oh my
And
god.
then I'll hit it with the hood on my jacket, too. I'll definitely win if it's 2 hats against 1.
Yeah, Klee, you show up.
As long as playing with hats doesn't escalate to playing with bombs. But Klee's our friend, so we should be able to convince her to keep this trip explosion-free. Right?
Mm,
I'll be extra careful not to blow anything up. I'll try my best.
Aw,
Something's gonna end up
that's
getting
very good
blown
of
up.
you, Klee. You're being very grown up today.
Yep, I'm super grown up. I'm already the Spark Knight.
Okay, Spark Knight. Well, keep up the good work, because very soon we'll will be introducing you to a friend of ours called Tanari in Gandharvaville.
I don't think we're gonna be able to meet Tanari. Tanari, who's that? Oh, what the hell? Oh yeah, I forgot.
Surely that little girl
Hey,
must be
look,
leaving
it's
soon.
Kaeya! Huh? And is that Eula with her? What's...
What's she doing in Gandharvaville? I didn't mean to get the
I've
dialogue.
definitely heard the other forest rangers mention somebody dressed like that before.
I see. Then it looks like my suspicions are correct.
What is Eula doing here?
Who do we have here?
Traveler and Paimon! Huh? Oh! Kaeya and Klee are here too!
When did Kali and Klee meet?
Kale? It's been
Oh yeah, I
ages.
remember. It was at the last event.
Kaeya! Eula! What are you two doing here?
The last big event. I completely forgot they
Question's
met.
really more for Eula.
What a coincidence. I didn't expect to run into a fellow Favonian captain this far from Mondstadt. How's the vacation going?
Oh yeah, I forgot Eula's a
Seriously?
captain.
Bring the whole crew, why don't you?
Is it just Paimon, or does Eula not look particularly thrilled right now?
Well, since we're all here,
Oh, cool! Great idea! Let's go!
If you're trying to accommodate me, there must be some misunderstanding. I'm fine. There's nothing embarrassing about running into colleagues in the wild.
But earlier you were...
Great. Well, I'm sure there's a fascinating reason behind why you're all the way out here in Sumeru.
yeah, I want to know why she's out
Do
here.
share it with us.
Kaeya looks like he's getting a kick out of this.
If you must know, it's a little complicated. But simply put, I'm searching for a cousin of mine from the Lawrence clan.
Oh,
He went missing recently, and after searching his home, we found evidence that led us here. He appears to believe that somewhere in Sumeru lies the key to restoring our clan to its former glory.
He came all the
Okay.
way to Sumeru for that?
I didn't know there was still
What
other
was he going
members
to
of her
do,
clan.
enroll at the academia?
That would be quite a roundabout way to achieve his goal.
I doubt he came here to learn. He's much too old to start getting a basic education now, and from what I know of him, I doubt he has any interest in intellectual pursuits. All he cares about is restoring his clan's honor. Nothing wrong with that idea in principle, but I'm not certain how fanatical he is about it. So, there's no knowing what lengths he might go to.
Okay, so that's why you're out here.
As a knight and a member of the Lawrence clan, it's my duty to make sure he doesn't bring harm to others.
That's fair.
Oh ho! If this is true, then your cousin is quite a man of action. Traveling alone to Sumeru from Mondstadt is no mean feat.
Yeah,
Nor
that's
is
quite the
daring
distance.
to make me personally concerned about his safety. He has no idea what's coming to him.
You know, underneath it all, Paimon thinks Eula's a really caring person.
Yeah, really, really deep underneath it all.
Yeah, she's the best! She brought me some moon pie last time.
He is family, after all. Anyway, I will make sure to find him and escort him safely back to Mondstadt.
He'll owe you after this one.
Now, back to you. How and why did you all suddenly show up here?
Well, a magic envelope. You explained the situation to Eula and Kali.
I'm afraid that could be tricky. Master Tighnari's still at Partis the Eye delivering his lectures. He isn't due back for a while. But I think I'll be able to help out. The description in the invitation letter is vague, but I'm pretty sure it's hinting at somewhere in the desert.
In the desert?
The desert?
Does that mean Mom's friend is from the desert? I guess I'll call her Auntie Desert for now.
Auntie Desert, huh? Sounds good.
I remember Mahamatra Sino once told me a strange rumor about that part of the desert. They say there's a secret domain there that can make all of your wishes come true.
Oh, that's probably what this
wait.
is about.
He said I should just call him Sino. I keep forgetting that.
Huh. A domain that makes people's wishes come true.
Wow. So is it true? Does it really exist?
We'll have to go and find it
I
ourselves.
probably would have believed it a few years ago. But now that I'm a little older and wiser, I think it makes sense to be more skeptical about things like this.
Yeah, of course.
This explains a lot. The domain could well be a myth, but he probably figured he had nothing to lose. If you intend to search for this place, then please allow me to join you.
Of course.
My cousin has quite a collection of books about Sumeru desert mythology on his shelves. I highly suspect that he, too, is looking for that domain.
Okay, sounds good. So that's what he came here looking for. Make the wish.
Can I come too? I think you might need me there.
Sounds good, Kaeya. Let's
You'll
go.
definitely need a local guide while you're in Sumeru. And I think I have what it takes to be that person. Plus, it's a forest ranger's duty to bravely lend a helping hand to others in need.
But have you ever even been to the desert?
We have every confidence in your abilities, Kaeya. Our party grows bigger and stronger still. What say you to this, Captain Klee?
I think it's super cool! I read in a storybook that on your own you can only have a drop of happiness, but in a group you have a whole ocean. So I'm sure Mom's friend will be super happy if I show up to visit and bring a whole bunch of friends with me.
That's the spirit. In that case, let's get the magic invite to take us there.
Oh, okay. But Klee takes out the magic event where everybody says the destination out loud. Okay. So, I didn't think this was going to be in the desert because I saw some pictures. But I guess it's a magical place tomorrow, but I wanted to play this already. Whoa, this desert. It's huge.
Wow, what an incredible sight.
I don't know why Klee's audio didn't play.
Yes. The scenery is quite magnificent.
What's going on, Eula? Getting a headache?
Are you okay, Eula? You don't look so good.
I'm fine. Just taking a moment to acclimatize.
Ah, okay.
The air here is much drier than in Mondstadt.
Take your time, Eula.
This area doesn't look very habitable, and I don't see a domain entrance nearby either.
Oh no. I didn't pronounce the destination wrong. Did I? I mean, I don't think I did.
No, it's fine, Klee.
Nope, you got it right. It definitely wasn't your fault.
What's going on,
I
Klee?
said Gundarvaville wrong earlier, but we still ended up in the right place.
Klee's right. We're in the right place.
Oh,
There's no doubt
a
about
tumbleweed.
that.
I see a Sealy. How come I've never gotten that Sealy back there before? And a chest. Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
Maybe the entrance is hidden under a sand dune.
It could be, and don't worry about it,
Who
Klee.
knows? We'll just have to start by looking around.
The party splits up to search the area, but turns up empty-handed.
Oh, Paimon's so tired and so thirsty.
Couldn't have been
We
that long
should
time
have
on.
found something by now. Unless there's a problem with the magic invite.
Huh? How could that happen? Uh-oh. Did I break it by accident? But I didn't do anything. Todoko will back me up. I'm innocent.
I don't think it's
definitely not your fault,
yeah.
Klee. See? Not even a wrinkle on it.
If the domain is somewhere nearby,
Does Mr. Honorary Knight have an idea?
instead of us trying to find the domain,
Ah, Paimon knows where you're going with this.
we can try getting the domain to find us.
Interesting approach. Assuming we're right about this magic invite.
We only have one more use for it.
That is to say, if it was sent from within the domain, the invite likely has some sort of connection to it.
Oh.
Oh, I get it now. Plus, I know a super special trick we can use.
Oh, look at the little face on the back.
What kind of trick? Can you teach it to us too?
Of course. Mom said that if I ever need help, I just need to shout this out loud. Magic invite, Klee needs your aid. Do something now so Klee's not afraid.
Look, something flew over.
Oh, is that a genie bottle? That's like the genie bottles.
It looks like a bottle.
Wait, is Bottle Land actually in a fucking bottle? Oh my god.
Remarkably effective. That's one trick I'll be keeping up my sleeve in the future. You should make a note of it too, Eula.
Absolutely not. It's not my style.
I
Dang.
suppose bottles are pretty common in Sumerian mythology. So, is this supposed to be the entrance to the domain?
I think
A
so.
domain? In a bottle? Huh. Well, if there's one thing we learned in Liyue, it's never judge a domain by its cover. Guess there's
Yeah.
one way to find
We have
out
the
if this
teapot.
really is the way in.
Alright, let me touch the bottle first. I didn't mean to cut you off, Lemon. I'm sorry. Okay, well, I thought it was actually going to be a whole thing in the desert, but it's actually a domain. I wasn't expecting that.
We made it! Oh, that answers that question.
There's a path! I'm gonna take a look!
Let's go, Kaeya.
Hey, don't run off and leave us all behind.
Oh my god. Oh, Klee's already up here. We're in Bottle Land already.
Look! Look! There's a huge garden here!
Incredible. It looked so small from the outside.
An amusement park.
Everyone, I suggest that we stop here for a moment. We should take stock of our surroundings before deciding on our next course of action.
Sounds good, Captain Eula.
Since we're in a bottle, has anyone heard the story of the magic bottle?
Can't say I have, Kaeya.
Oh, you mean the one about King Deshret and the genie in a bottle?
Oh,
I've read it before, but I struggled with some of the vocabulary.
we kind of have that genie.
What's the story about, Kaeya? Mom told me a story once about a group of adventurers who went to Bottle Land. But I don't think there was a magic bottle in that one.
Don't worry, Klee. I can tell you all about the story of the magic bottle. But if you keep running off on your own, you'll miss all the good parts.
Oh. Okay, I got it. I'll stay with the group from now on.
Smart, Kaeya.
Hmm.
What's wrong?
You sense it too, don't you, Kale? Something's not quite right.
Yeah, the scenery here is beautiful, but it's too quiet. And there's no sign of Klee's Auntie Desert here anywhere. Maybe Auntie Desert lives way further down inside. This place is super big, just like Fischl's Immer Nachtreich. We still have a long way to go.
Guess we won't know until we get there. Let's keep going. Hopefully we'll meet her soon.
Yeah, I want to explore. I've kept myself this Secret Summer Paradise, Part 1, Invitation from Far Away. Part 1 complete. Part 2, Glaze Domain.
It looks like no one set foot on this road for quite some time.
I agree. And the further we get, the more I feel like this place is a whole lot bigger than we imagined.
It probably is.
There's something strange up ahead. Let's check it out.
What's up here? Alright, let's stop getting distracted and focus on the story.
Wow. It's a big ball of water.
What is this?
I wonder what it feels like. Can I touch it?
It's so big that we could probably pass straight through it.
What is that face? That was the last we ever heard from Paimon.
That's so scary. Stop giving Paimon the
That face was
Let's not touch it for now. We still don't know enough about our environment.
But we can't just do nothing at all because then nothing at all will happen.
I have a feeling that this could be the core that sustains this entire bottle domain. In which case, the moment we touch it, this place will instantly revert to its original size, with all of us still inside.
Why would the core be so close, though?
Yikes.
Okay. Paimon won't touch it. Jeez.
Kaeya, are we really gonna get squished inside a bottle?
Don't cry,
Of
Klee.
course not, Klee. I'm sure the real core of this domain is hidden away in a very safe place.
That's what I was
Somewhere
thinking.
like... Over there, for example.
Now that makes sense.
I was so nervous that I didn't notice that big wheel at all.
Wait, who goes there?
Hello? Gurgle?
It's the water ball monster! Ah! The water ball monster is real!
Gurgle?
It doesn't seem hostile. In fact, don't you think it looks happy to see us?
Really? You sure it's not gonna gobble up Paimon whole?
Yeah, we're pretty sure Paimon. Gurgle?
I don't think it's hungry. Are you, Water Droplet?
Oh, so the name's Water
Oh,
Droplet.
dear. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm not understanding a word of this.
Neither am I. Oh,
Wait! Don't go! Wait for us!
wait, Klee, we told you not to run off.
Why'd it stop?
Probably
Maybe
waiting
it
for
can
us.
understand us after all. Oh, I get it now. It's leading the way for us, just like the cats in Mondstadt. Like the cats? How so?
When you're walking around in Mondstadt City, sometimes a cat will show up on the side of the road. It'll walk ahead of you for a while, and if you're curious enough to follow it, you'll soon find yourself in front of a fine establishment called...
The cat's tail.
Exactly. So let's see where this water droplet takes us. It could be interesting.
Sounds good. Let's get going. Follow the water droplet.
It went this way, right? Oh, hope we haven't lost it. Did the water droplet go into that cave?
It did. Oh, there's another one of these. Okay, so they're not the core.
Another strange contraption. And there's a weird-looking wall over there.
Okay.
This kind of looks like that ball of water we saw earlier.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So what
Did
is
the water
this?
droplet bring us here because it wants our help with something?
Circle.
What? Your friend is trapped in the wall? Don't be sad, Water Droplet. We're here now.
How can
We'll
you
save
understand
your
it, Klee?
friend.
You bet. But how are we gonna save them? Do we have to break down this wall somehow?
Nope, we can't do that. No breaking the wall.
Do we need to find a key of some sort then?
Oh.
Oh no! Where'd it go?
Look, the device has lit up. And it's projecting images onto the wall.
Oh.
A two-dimensional space with objects of the same composition as the device nested inside.
Yep, what Kaeya said, and that's where its friend is.
Okay.
But how exactly do we enter the image on the wall?
That's what I'm...
Maybe we just copy what the water droplet did?
Just touch it.
But what does that mean?
We just touched the orb.
Hold on, I think Klee's onto something. Since the water droplet appears to be the key that activated the mechanism, we may be able to follow it inside simply by touching the
Okay.
device.
I understands what I'm thinking.
The principle is no different than how we entered this bottle domain.
Fair enough. Okay, deep breath, then head in.
Get close and activate the streaming projector to into the preprint on the wall. Within the preprints, you can interact with objects to operate key mechanisms, solve the key puzzles, and reach your destination, or complete the corresponding exploration objectives. Changing some objects outside the preprints can affect the environments within those preprints. You can leave the preprint at any time during your exploration. The changes you cause in the environment will not be affected. Okay, so I need to move this forward.
The box on the wall moved too!
Okay. Now we go inside. Oh, this is weird.
Wow, another water droplet just came out from the wall!
Oh,
It was flat as a pancake in there, but as soon as it came out, it turned all plump and round. Guess it makes sense that the water droplet's friend is also a water droplet.
Aww,
that looks
and they
so
both
weird
do the
doing
same
it.
thing to show they're happy.
Water droplet number 2 ran off.
Yeah, where'd it go?
It's
I guess we
saying
have to collect
thank you,
them.
Mr. Honorary Knight. That was a huge help.
It was nothing.
Traveler, how do you feel after entering that two-dimensional space? Any physical side effects?
No, I feel the same as ever. Ah, the pain. I've been squashed flat like a traveler pizza.
Quit while you're behind. You're clearly fine.
Well, I'm just glad that you're okay.
Good thing you is here to look out for everyone. Can't say the same for you though, Kaeya. You were pretty quick to send the traveler inside.
Hey now, I only suggested that because I was confident that the traveler would be fine.
Water droplet, is there anyone else here besides you and your friend?
Urkel?
Yep, you know, anyone who looks like me or my friends.
Urkel.
Oh, it ran off again. Hopefully this is a good sign.
Amazing.
Let's follow it.
Come on, let's follow it.
There's another water droplet over there. Okay, there's a lot of challenges to do here. But I'm gonna focus on the quest for now. And I'll come explore it later on my own. Or make a video about it, I'm not sure. I like this music.
It looks like there might be a town up ahead. Huh. Maybe more people live in this domain than we thought. And maybe that's where Auntie Desert lives.
Let's focus on the main quest. I keep getting distracted. I want to explore everything. If I do, this video is gonna be so freaking long. Oh, this music is nice.
Itia, the situation is now critical. Our window of opportunity to fix this is rapidly closing.
Oh, who is
I'm
this?
sure you've noticed just how much things have deteriorated in recent days.
But even so,
This is your home.
That
Are
Kokomi?
you really going to let everything fall to pieces?
What is Kokomi doing here?
I live here, but it doesn't actually belong to me.
Huh? Paimon knows that voice.
Definitely sounds like someone we know.
Anyone else who comes into this domain in the future will take one look at the ruins before them and conclude that this place was abandoned years ago. But just imagine how different things could be if you maintain this domain in perfect condition. Whoever sets foot inside would witness a magical wonderland. How miraculous it would feel to them to find such unimaginable beauty in the middle of a lifeless desert.
Oh, you're right, General. Truly, but
Act now while you still can. You have to stand up to this and break free from your despair. The most important thing is to have no regrets in the end.
Yeah, what is Kokomi doing here?
well, no one chooses to have regrets, do they? But I take your point. I'll try my best to stop running away. But the question remains of where to begin.
Paimon's figured out who it is.
Is it Mr. Honorary Knight's friend from a faraway land?
She's a divine priestess.
A divine priestess? What's that? Is it a kind of mage?
You could say that, Klee.
What are you doing here? Huh? We have new visitors? Greetings, everyone. This is the Valurium Mirage, and I'm the caretaker, Adia.
Oh.
I'm so sorry that you have to see this domain in its current state of disarray. We are actively working on repairs, and everything will be back to normal shortly. I hope.
Greetings, everyone. I guess I should introduce myself too.
It's alright. Just leave the introductions to me.
I kinda wanted to say hello in my own way. But no harm done. I guess I'll let her do the honors.
This lady is a visitor to the domain, just like yourselves. She is a formidable military general. Have any of you heard of Inazuma's Onmyo Chamber?
The... what chamber?
Onmyo Chamber. It's an elite training academy for gifted students of Onmyodo. Practitioners are divided into 4 classes, A through D, and assigned the power of Shikigami based on their mastery of the art.
But yeah, what is Kokomi doing here in Sumeru in the desert?
Wait.
This lady famously led the Class D underdogs to victory against the Class A favorites in the final mock campaign before graduation. An astonishing feat that few in the history of the Academy have ever achieved. Hence, formidable general is no exaggeration.
I agree.
Isn't that right, General? What's wrong?
Huh? Wait, so the favorites were beaten by the classy underdogs? Paimon's not completely following.
They all sound like tropes from some Inazuma light novels.
That doesn't sound like the divine priestess Mr. Honorary Knight was talking about. Uh-oh. Did she just get caught lying in front of someone she was trying to impress? Or maybe she uses a different identity in her private life, and this is the first time her friends are learning about it. Seems kind of embarrassing, but also kind of cool. I guess having someone else to introduce you is a good way to make an impression. Maybe I'd fit in better with everyone if I had a title too. Some people call me a general, but it's just their way of showing respect. My actual name is Sangonomiya Kokomi.
Huh? Oh no. Sorry, my mistake, General. I mean, Miss Sangonomiya.
Call me whatever you like, Idia. The only important thing about names is knowing who's who. Oh, I get it now. It's like that story that Mom told me that time.
Urkel?
Klee can explain. So basically, in the story, a big group of people go on an adventure to Bottleland. One of them's called the King, and some of them are called Knights. So, Miss Sangonomiya must be the super smart one who solves all the problems in the story. What's that one called again?
Perhaps a sage?
Indeed. Wisdom is an important attribute found in military
I am
generals.
falling asleep. I shouldn't have started this so late at night.
Okay, well, I'll just call you that. Miss General it is. Fine by me. Sounds really cute, coming from you. At least, cuter than my pen name, that's for sure. Well then,
Aw,
how
they
should
were
I
pen
address the
pals.
rest of you?
Old friend for me, I hope.
How could I ever forget you? But what about these esteemed ladies and gentlemen accompanying you? I'd be delighted if you could introduce me to them too. Wait! Klee wants a title too! Okay, got it! Klee wants to be a mage! The kind that flies around everywhere! Da-da-da! Whoosh! Kaeya can be the master thief. Mr. Honorary Knight can be, the knight. And Paimon will be the fairy who follows the knight everywhere.
Making sense so far?
Master thief, huh? I did like playing pirates as a child, so I suppose this is an apt role for me. And I must admit, the master part is a nice touch.
Hold
Of
on
course.
a second. Are you saying the position of knight is now filled?
Oh, Yola?
Yula can be the sword master who can cut through anything and also gets to wear a super sparkly cape.
That's more like it.
And Kaeya can be... the healer. No, I don't mind. Healer is a great role. I just don't know if I'm qualified to be one.
Maybe
Whenever
not,
I'm
but
thinking of titles for myself,
it suits
I
you.
usually imagine myself as an adventurer or musician. I never thought I could be a healer. I mean, it feels like it should be Master Tainari's role, if anyone's.
Makes
Don't
sense.
worry, Kaeya. You'll be the bestest healer ever! You don't talk much, but you're very kind, just like the healers in Mom's stories.
You'll do fine. I heard you're good with bandages. You can patch up a wound, can't you?
I can pitch a tent. Maybe you heard wrong? But I'll do my best. It's my first day filling in for Master Tainari, but hopefully it's the first of many.
Okay.
This is a great idea. Once a new visitor arrives, they can assume a new identity, then add in some role-playing.
We can't leave you out, Miss Adia. There are lots of characters in Mom's stories, but you don't remind me of any of them.
That's perfectly okay. I already have a role here anyway, remember? I'm the caretaker.
I got it! This wasn't in any of the stories,
Damn.
but you can be the mascot.
Mascot?
Klee, maybe you could think up an even better role for Miss Adia.
A mascot, you say? Isn't that a character that doesn't have to actually do anything and sits around letting everyone else do all the important work? Incredible. You've seen right through me.
Sounds like the idea of being lazy is pretty exciting to her.
The mascot serves to maintain troop morale, Adia. Don't underestimate your role.
Ah, all right. I'll be the mascot then.
Virgo?
That's right. Thank you for bringing these new friends here safely. You can go off and play now.
Thanks, Water Droplet. See ya!
See you later. I like how it actually waves.
Water Droplet? Is that your pet name for it? I suppose it's as accurate a nickname as any.
We keep getting sidetracked, but I believe you were saying something about being in a difficult predicament. Is something wrong with the Valyria Mirage?
Oh, yes, about that. I'm afraid the entire domain has recently sustained some significant damage.
From
It
what?
was as if the whole world was suddenly flipped upside down. A few components went missing from the core, which sustains the domain, and the impact cascaded out from there. Needless to say, many things in the Valyria Mirage have now stopped working. Just days after I agreed to let my friend's daughter come and visit too. When she gets here and sees the state this place is in...
Oh, so you're Mom's friend? Hi, Auntie Desert. I'm Klee. Here, I brought the magic invite.
Dang.
Huh? Wait, so you're...
Look how dilated her
I
pupils
didn't
are.
mean to skip
She
that.
must be very surprised.
Yeah, and not in a good way. Mom's the one who sent me here. She's the strongest mage ever. She said that her friend lives in the desert. You live in the desert, so that must be you. Right, Auntie Desert?
Ah, I see. So being a mage runs in the family.
You're Alice's daughter? Oh, I just want the ground to swallow me up right now. Wait, that's it. I'll hide myself away in the core of the domain. Hide there until this all blows over. See you all in 100 years.
Jeez, calm down.
Adia's really going through it. She's like a shriveled little forest fungus, hanging its head in shame.
Kaeya? That's a harsh analogy. Where'd all that come from?
Don't worry, Auntie Desert. Klee's here to help you. And all my friends will help too. Just take a deep breath. And then another deep breath. And all your worries will fly away.
Please write, many hands will make light work. As a knight, it shall be my honor to render my assistance.
Yeah, don't you worry. Sir Fix-a-Lot over here has a good track record with this kind of thing.
Well, I'm useless. But it looks like that won't matter with all you capable people around. Fantastic.
Don't put yourself down, Adia. You're great too.
Thanks for your encouragement. Anyway, for the time being, please talk amongst yourselves. That'll give me some time to think things through and maybe make a start on, delegating.
Okay. Talk to everyone. Hey, Kokomi, what are you doing here?
Hi, Miss General. Mr. Honorary Knight says that you're from Watatsumi Island. What's it like there? There must be loads of fish, right? Wait! You look kinda like a mermaid. Are there fish in your family?
Oh, sorry to disappoint you, Miss Mage, but I'm just an ordinary human. I have lots of great stories about Watatsumi Island, though. Come on, let's enjoy the scenery while I tell you all about it.
Lee already wants to go fish. Blasting. I cannot talk. I think I'm going to end it here and get some rest because I am actually really tired. And it's already been an hour? Oh my god. Oh. Okay, so there's stuff like that everywhere, huh? Go in here? Oh, but there's a thing up there. Yep, I saw you. Let me go get this. You're getting sidetracked. I don't know where or what I'm supposed to do with those. I'm guessing I have to find these guys. Hello, Eula.
Who else has visited the Valoria Mirage recently? There was someone from the academia who came not long ago. A Kasharawar scholar. Blonde hair. Architect, I think. He was a huge help, and redesigned many of the buildings here.
Oh,
Although he
Kave?
was always grumbling to himself, he was extremely diligent in his work. What a kind person. I could tell that was a sensitive soul. A lot like me. Sorry. Please pretend you didn't hear that. I'm, of course, a very strong and resilient person. After him, an aristocrat from Mondstadt showed up. Then the Miss Sangonomiya.
Also, her cousin did come here.
Unfortunately, everything here suddenly started changing before I had the chance to be a good host and show them around.
Do you know where the Mondstadt aristocrat is now?
If I remember correctly, he headed north after the incident. It's a pity we're having all these issues. If we could get everything working normally again, I could probably locate him in an instant. Still, not to worry. There's nothing dangerous here.
Okay, so he's still in the bottle. That's good to know. And somehow he actually did manage to make it to the bottle, which is even more surprising. Hey, Kaeya.
Feeling nervous, Kale? Well, it's your first time as a guide, after all.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just, still settling into the role. So I was thinking about how to talk more like Master Tainari.
Well, the easiest way to imitate someone is to start with their most common turns of phrase.
Oh, okay. In that case, put that mushroom down. Now, it's highly poisonous.
Sounds,
There you go.
Sounds pretty good.
With just a few simple words, you've captured your master's personality perfectly.
Anyway, what about your role? Don't you mind being the master thief? It doesn't sound like you're one of the good guys.
He
Maybe
probably
not.
enjoys that.
Until you factor in that I only steal from the enemy. I think that's enough to make me one of the good guys. Don't you?
Oh! Fair point, fair point.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, up with each other.
Very well. Then please allow me, Idia, your mascot, to explain exactly what's happened here.
Pretty happy with this mascot role, huh?
Basically, this entire domain is powered by a device called the Central Hub, which you all saw earlier.
Uh-huh.
But following a major incident, several key components from the Central Hub came loose and went flying. 4 components, I believe, which has caused the Central Hub to stop turning.
Oh, so that thing's supposed to spin?
Yes, it definitely shouldn't be frozen still like it is now. At least, that's not how it was when I first got here. Oh, I've done such a terrible job of taking care of it, it's so embarrassing.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay. So, we need to fix the big wheel up there. And to do that, we need to find the missing parts.
Right. I do know where one of the parts is. It landed not too far away.
Okay.
But
That's
the
a good
rest
start.
all landed in different areas. I'm afraid you'll have to go and look for those.
Okay.
Now, as the caretaker and your mascot, I shall announce your respective adventure duties.
You can just be yourself if you want. No need to force the whole role-playing thing.
He probably enjoys it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was thinking that maybe Swordmaster Eula and Healer Kale could investigate the northern zone, if that's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's how this is gonna go down.
Fine by me. I was going to be looking for my cousin there anyway.
I'll be your backup, Eula. I know you usually team up with Amber, so I'll try my best to fill her shoes.
Oh? Well, this'll be fun. Let's see if a forest ranger can outperform an outrider.
Master Thief Kaeya and Mage Klee, if you could earmark some time in your busy schedules to search the West Zone.
Earmark? What does that mean?
It just means we mustn't forget to do it. Don't worry. We can handle that.
Finally, we have our General, Miss Sangonomiya, and our Knight, the Traveler. If there's no objections, please come with me to retrieve the first component.
Okay. Understood.
All right, well, if anyone finds
That
anything,
was adorable
come
from
back
Clay.
here and we'll regroup.
I think
Please
it's
take
an
care
hour
while you're
already.
out on the road and look after each other, especially our little mage here.
You got it. I'll take extra special care of Kaeya.
I'll be on my best behavior.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. You two, please follow me.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember seeing it just behind the central hub.
So, how come you didn't bring it back when you first saw it?
I'd have been more than happy to, if this one component was enough to fix the whole domain. But with 3 other components to find, oh, I suddenly felt overwhelmed by how much work needed doing.
Paimon kinda gets that. Taking the first step is always the hardest part.
Going over here.
Hey, so Paimon's been meaning to ask, what brought you here?
Yeah, that's what I've been
Kokomi?
wanting to know.
Oh, well, things have quieted down in Watatsumi Island for now. So I thought I'd take the chance to get out and see more of the world.
You've traveled a pretty long way. Why Sumeru?
That's what I was thinking as well.
I figured that I needed to venture farther than usual to really broaden my horizons. Well, that's one reason anyway. I can explain in more detail another time.
Okay, okay. Let's get this first component done, then I'll go more to bed.
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
Ugh, my Beto does good damage, but she is not perfect yet. Let me start doing character showcases. Was I not supposed to come up here? Seems like where I was supposed to go, but I guess not. Okay, yeah, I'm not supposed to be up here yet. There we go. Can I make this into a series
Okay,
instead of doing
this
one
is the
super long
spot.
video?
Now, I'm sure you're both wondering, but where's the component? There's nothing here. Oh, where could it be?
Oh, it's that lamp thingy, right? Water Droplet showed us how that works already.
Yes, that's the one. There goes my big introduction.
I really like this character. Idea? Idea? How do you say your name?
Showing people the ropes is supposed to be my job. Oh, I can't believe I'm being shown up by a Hydro-Eidolon.
Cheer up, Idea. The Hydro-Eidolon can give a basic demonstration of how to use things, but beyond that, it can't communicate. That's where you come in. Your descriptions can explain everything in full, vivid detail.
Paimon forgot how persuasive Kokomi can be when she really wants to. Sometimes having a genius strategist really comes in handy.
Really does. Now I see how eloquent now I see an eloquent speaker can persuade others to not only agree with him but do things for them.
Oh, well, if you put it that way. Well then, just pretend like you've never seen it before, and I'll tell you all about it.
Sounds good.
This is called the streaming projector. Everything here in the Velurium Mirage was made using this device. All you need to do is place an item in the projector, and you can construct a corresponding item based on the shape of the original and your imagination. At least, I think that's what it used to do. With the domain in its current state, only its most basic functions are still operable.
Basic functions like shining light?
Okay, not quite that basic. At the moment, it's only able to show two-dimensional objects. I call them preprints. Think of it like a sort of draft or blueprint or something.
So you're saying the component fell into the preprints?
Yes, exactly. I'll leave you to go in and physically retrieve it. Well, I'll be out here rooting for you by doing a motivational dance.
Really?
Let's see the
No,
dance.
sorry.
Ah.
I feel like I have two left feet when I try to dance. I guess I'll just find a place nearby to sit and wait patiently for you.
Hey, come on! Cheer up! We'll handle everything from here!
Alright. Let's do this. Okay, everything looks good. Entering the preprints world.
Doesn't look like the component is in here. Yes, that's the one! Now you just need to bring it back out.
Okay, and we're done so.
What is this thing anyway? Some kind of gear?
Yeah, of course it is, Paimon.
And why is it so small? It doesn't look like it belongs in that huge wheel.
It's hard to explain, but I assure you that it's definitely one of the components.
Okay.
So that leaves 3 more components missing.
Every journey begins with a first step. I think we're off to a good start, and things should keep going smoothly from here.
You really think so?
Of course, trust the general.
I suppose you're right. She did manage to defeat Class A at the Onmyo Chamber, after all.
You don't need to keep bringing that up.
Anyway, thank you for all your help. I'll take this and start trying to repair the central hub. You two may as well head back to town. Oh, why am I so clumsy? Once again, I was no help at all. The least I can do is try and handle the actual repairs.
Well, don't be too hard on yourself. Alright, first let's check out this map. Oh my god, this is way bigger than I thought it was. Okay, well, there's gonna be a lot of exploring you're doing.
What What's wrong, Kokomi?
I'm just a little confused. You mentioned that the water droplet showed you how to use the projector?
Yeah, they did.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that? I'm so curious to know what happened.
Oh, sure.
Tell Kokomi everything that happened earlier with Water Droplet.
I see.
Oh, what was
Hey,
that?
look! The wheel is spinning now!
Oh. And it stopped. Oh no, still spinning.
Oh.
Oh,
And
never
now
mind.
it stopped again! Well, that didn't last long.
It also wasn't spinning at the right speed. Before the incident, it spun much faster than that.
Oh, so you saw it back when it was still working?
Yes, I arrived here a little earlier than the rest of you. But the incident took place not long after I entered. Like Kaeya said, it felt like the world was flipped upside down. I don't know how else to describe it. And I certainly don't want to experience it again.
No, it's no use. Seems it won't run until all the missing components are returned.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
For a moment there, when it started turning, I got excited. I thought that maybe the hub can work just fine without the other three.
Wishful thinking is only going to lead to disappointment, Kaeya. Let's
Adia.
stick to the plan. We'll get there.
I remember I couldn't pronounce her name. Adia.
Hey, Mr. Honorary Knight and Miss General are here. Oh, and our mascot.
Did you guys find the piece?
You beat us. I was sure we were gonna be the first ones back.
Hey, how'd it go?
Mission complete.
Impressive. I doubt you'd find many other knights of such caliber even among the Knights of Favonius.
How about our master thief and mage? Did you find anything?
You bet. We made a huge discovery.
What did you guys find?
The place we were trying to get to was blocked off. We couldn't see anything past it, and there was no way around. But then, just now, a huge canyon appeared out of nowhere, so we hurried back here.
It appeared just now?
The explosion?
Come and see, Mr. Honorary Knight. Let's go on a canyon adventure.
To the canyon.
I'll sit this one out. I'm beat after trying to make those repairs.
Ah.
I need to take a
Just
break.
lazy.
Miss General, you should come too. You can hide behind me and give me smart advice while I protect you.
Wonderful. It would be an honor to serve as advisor for our young mage.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go!
Damn, she's fast. Damn!
Here it is! Here it is! See? This canyon wasn't here before.
Just before the canyon appeared, I heard a faint sound, like something mechanical
Ah,
turning.
so the new gear unlocked this area.
Ka-chuck, ka-chuck, ka-chuck.
Could it have been the central hub? That
Yeah,
would
no-
mean this canyon appeared after it started spinning.
They with that piece and unlocked a new area.
Hey, you, oh. New guys, huh?
Oh, hey! Paimon
You have
didn't
blue hair
realize
too.
anyone else besides Adia lived here.
You actually saw her? She's barely shown her face since everything started falling apart here.
Excuse me for asking, but who are you?
Oh, right. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Ferdinand. Me and my
Ferdinand,
brothers look
okay.
after this whole zone. Well, we used to, until this whole domain was, like, flipped upside down, or whatever. The method we were using to make the carts and tracks stopped working after that.
Idia is working on repairing the domain. We were just with her before coming here.
Really? Huh. I assume that she'd be curled up in a fetal position somewhere, hoping all her problems will magically disappear on their own. Good for her. Anyway, I checked all the stations around the whole circuit. They've all conked out.
Conked out? How? Would you mind elaborating a little for us?
But aren't you just travelers who stumbled upon this place by accident?
Nuh-uh. I'm Mage Klee, Idia's helper.
A mage? You?
Allow me to explain.
You introduce yourself so Ferdinand and explain what's happened.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, right now the more helpers
Where
we
are
got,
you
the
going,
better,
Klee?
I guess. Anyway, our first priority is to get the carts here up and running again.
Oh? And why is that?
The roads here twist and turn so much that the best way to get around is by riding the rail tracks instead. Let me show you. This is what we used to make them. Did Dia bring you up to speed on these things?
Yes. It is a streaming projector, right?
Yep. Basically, we need something that we can put inside that'll make a card for us.
Like what? Can it be anything as long as it looks like a cart?
Yeah, you could put it that way. But one other thing is that it has to be compatible with the tracks.
So, something like a sedan chair, maybe? But I'm not sure we have all the materials required to build one of those.
How about you, Traveler? Any ideas?
Maybe just a basic wooden cart.
That would solve the issue of materials.
Wood's no good. A rickety wooden cart would be too dangerous.
Oh god, Klee.
Really? Hey everyone, come and see what Klee made.
Ta-da! Look, I made a cart.
How did you make a cart so fast?
Wow! Amazing work, Klee!
Whoa! It fits the track like a glove, too. Plus, it's a heck of a lot cuter than the ones that Dia made.
Well done, Klee. But how did you make it?
I wanted to give it a try, and suddenly, boom! There it was!
Paimon's gotta ask. What exactly did you make your cart from, Klee?
I used Jumpy Dumpty.
Thought so.
Is there a problem or something? If not, then let's get
Is
ready
the
to
cart
leave.
gonna explode?
It's just... This cart is made from,
We just need to drive safely.
It's a bomb or something, isn't it? Yeah, I gathered from your conversation that Jumpy Dumpty is a little more volatile than the cute name suggests. It's okay, though, because the end product only takes on the general look of the source material. So to be more specific, while different materials have different properties, most of them aren't transferred to,
It's okay. No need to delve into the theoretical stuff. Paimon just wanted to make sure we aren't about to end up like the, flying fish of Starfell Lake.
Huh?
Can we ride the cart now?
Kakomi is so confused.
In a moment, we need a hydroidolin to power it up first.
Damn, he looks mad. Circle.
Okay, she's ready to roll. Hop in.
Alright, let's go for a ride. Before, there's nothing else over here. There is something up top over there. Oh, I see it up there. Should I go get it? Carts. The cart performance of the choo-choo cart are split into locked and unlocked state. You can only summon choo-choo carts at unlocked platforms. The first time a choo-choo cart in operation reaches a locked cart platform, that cart platform will be unlocked. When the choo-choo train passes that by already active cart form, it will not stop and will continue onward. Okay. There we go, we got it. Let's go on now. Forward. Oh, so I don't control it? Oh. Okay, so I can shoot stuff. This is pretty cool.
Whoa! This cart is fast! Chugga 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 choo! Woo woo!
Yeah! I'm gonna call it the choo-choo cart!
So we're locked here now.
The track is damaged up ahead. We need to make some repairs before we can go any further. Yep, looks like it's all reverted to a preprint state here.
Do you know why that happened?
Everything in this domain starts as a preprint and only takes shape after being illuminated by the streaming projector. But the hydroidolin that forms the tracks here has been trapped in the print.
So someone needs to go into the preprint and rescue the hydroidolin, right?
But the projector here is sealed off by a giant bubble.
That's the hydroidolin's way of protecting the device from damage. If the streaming projector broke, then we'd be seriously stuck.
I see that chest back there.
Aha! So for step 1, we need water droplet to help.
Circle.
Aw, it seems to really like that name.
There we go. Does that fix it or...
Any volunteers for step?
Leave that to us. We know what to do.
Alright. I didn't mean to skip that, but basically it was done with his little monologue. Oh, I did not move anything. What the fuck was that? That works.
Ah, so the hydroidolin was locked up in that chest.
Aw, it's completely empty.
Yay! We saved 2 water droplets now.
Alright.
Whoa, water droplet just transformed into some new tracks.
Good.
That's actually
Let's
pretty
keep
cool.
going then.
Where's the power latch off when an hydroidolin mobilizes in a cart? Windows will light up. At this time, you'll be able to ride the cart. When the hydroidolin departs the choo-choo cart, its windows will dull and you will no longer be able to ride the cart. Okay. I actually really like this.
Hey, Ferdinand! You mentioned that you managed this place together with your brothers. Did you mean that your brothers are water droplets?
No, the hydroidolins are like helpers here. As for my brothers, well... those two. You'll meet them soon enough.
Okay. Nice.
A fateful offering.
Okay. Let's keep going. I should have read that. Oh shit, okay, that's cool. Ooh.
Whee! Look! Klee can fly just like Paimon now.
This is way
This
more
is cool.
exciting than how Paimon usually flies.
I actually really enjoy this.
Seems we've just about finished repairing the station and the connecting tracks. Let's go check the track switcher now. It's over there.
Over here? Oh, that's not this.
Oh, there's another spinny thing here. It's so big. But, not as big as the one we saw in the middle of this place. That one was huge. I bet it's something super important. I remember what Kaeya said earlier.
Very good, Klee. You're using what you saw earlier to make observations, like a real adventurer.
Good job, Klee.
It appears to be a system that rotates to switch tracks.
That's right. Originally, all you had to do was flip this switch and the junction would rotate. But it seems Jeremy still hasn't fixed it yet. He sure talks big, but when it comes to actually getting things done...
Is this Jeremy you mentioned one of your brothers?
Yeah. When I talked to him about repairing the tracks, I suggested we start with the station, but he said we should start at the junction. Really, it made no difference which one we started with, but he just had to turn it into a huge argument. He always treats me like I'm a fool and disagrees with anything I say.
Calm down.
Let's see what he has to say now that I've already fixed the tracks.
If you ask me, you're clearly a sharp person, Ferdinand.
Yes, finally someone who can recognize that, rather than just shrugging off my ideas. Come on, let's make our way to the junction and see what he's up to. I bet he's still fretting over what to do.
Okay, so... Oh, okay.
Sometimes I can't help but get angry just thinking of Jeremy. You should have seen him back in the sandstorm. I suggested we go east, and he argued that we should go west.
You were in a sandstorm? What happened after that?
We separated and each went our own way. Lucky for us, we stumbled across this domain. Otherwise, I'm sure we would have been buried in the sand.
Oh, I see him. Jeremy. There's... Wonder where it's at. Is it beneath us or something? So...
Everything will get better once we get the switcher working again.
Still stuck here just as I expected. Well, did you make any progress?
Didn't I already tell you? Just have the hydroidolins fix the junction and then make a new cart. After that, we can use the junction to...
Oh, does he see the cart?
Wait a minute, how did you get here? It took a lot of effort for me to climb all the way up here.
The answer is standing right in front of you.
Yeah, sure. Those travelers must have helped you. You never get anything done on your own. You always get someone else's help and then try to take the credit for yourself.
You're one to talk. What have you managed to accomplish, huh? You were here just moping around all day.
Whoa. They started arguing the moment they saw each other. But aren't they supposed to be brothers?
Me? His brother? Hardly.
All right, Jeremy. That's enough.
Fine. I'd rather be focusing my efforts on fixing the track switch rather than arguing anyway.
You should calm down too, Ferdinand. Let's all focus on the situation at hand. Any
Their
personal
eyes,
problems can
though.
be settled later.
Fine.
So what do we gotta do now?
I'm sorry you had to see that. My name's Jeremy. I'm one of the people responsible for taking care of this area. I assume you're the ones who helped repair the tracks. Thank you very much. It means a lot.
No need to thank us. We're just trying to help Idea restore the domain.
Explain the situation to Jeremy.
I see. Now that you and Ferdinand brought the cart up here, we'll need the hydroidolins to fix the area below.
Okay.
Them again, huh? Seems the hydroidolins are really important around this place.
Yeah, they do everything.
Yes, of course. Not only do they keep the junction turning, they operate practically everything else in the domain too.
Oh. What did that do? Oh. Okay.
All right. Seems most of the tracks and junctions have been repaired now.
Oh, that's all they needed to do? That's all they needed to do was to repair it like that?
Yep. So maybe it's time you give credit where credit is due,
What? You think you deserve the credit? If anything, we should be thanking these travelers.
You... Well, either way, you're not the one getting any credit. You're always quick to criticize my ideas and push your own, but you never actually get anything done.
And what about you? Don't forget it was Hado and I who took care of the mess that one time you impulsively tried one of your brilliant ideas. Speaking of Hado, wasn't he with you?
Look at Klee.
I left early this morning. I assumed he'd be with you.
Seriously? Couldn't you have at least looked to see where he was before you left?
Hey, come on! You didn't see him either, so what's your excuse?
Oh,
Klee?
What's wrong?
I don't get it. Nobody did anything bad. Why are they arguing?
I just don't like his smug attitude, that's all.
Who are you calling smug? If anything, you're the one who's making such a big fuss right now.
You throw a bomb at him.
All right, I think we've heard enough from you two. If you insist on bickering, then I'd suggest you go somewhere else. Otherwise, I'll just cool you two off myself.
Look at Paimon.
Now, come with me. I'd like to have a word with you.
Dang.
Phew.
Oh,
Don't
call me
be
fun over there as
upset,
well.
Klee.
Oh, never mind.
There are many complicated situations in this world which don't always have a logical explanation. As a passing traveler here, it's not my place to comment on their disputes. But in my experience, family issues can be the toughest to resolve.
Seems you don't like dealing with this kind of thing either, Kokomi.
Who would?
But it's still not right. I don't know how to explain my feelings.
I'm sorry. We've calmed down. We shouldn't argue in front of a child like that.
We're sorry, Klee.
It's okay.
Back to the topic at hand. Weren't you about to go look for
where's
your
your
brother,
brother at?
Hado?
Ah, right. Our best guess is he's somewhere around the torrential twister. We would have to use the junction to send the cart to another area.
Sorry to trouble you again, but would you help us find him?
As long as you promise not to argue.
Oh, all right.
Hey, come on, you two. You're brothers after all. Can't you try to get along?
Rotate the track whilst on the screen to change the track the choo-choo cart is traveling on. The colors of the flower beneath the larger track shows the destination of your present track. Use the wooden board within the platform to check the destination of the track the choo-choo cart is traveling on. You can open up your map to check the distribution. I can't speak of the choo-choo cart tracks in the Mirage.
Okay, this is the end of this track segment. Otto should be nearby.
Okay, so this is the right way to go. I really like this. Choo-choo cart. Oh my god, thank god.
I call dibs.
Are you the other one?
Ah, I guess you had repaired the tracks
Oh,
and
you are?
stations
Okay.
as soon as I saw a cart come zipping along. Now that the tracks, station, and carts are all repaired, we're about ready to reopen Torrential Twister. It'll be good to see my design back in action again.
You're in no condition to be out running around like this, Hado.
Yeah, but these are unusual circumstances.
He seems sick.
That's
Well, not
true,
seems, he is sick.
but you should stop to think things through.
Exactly. If there's anything that needs to be done, you can just let Ferdinand and I take care of it.
You and Ferdinand? Together? It would be a miracle for you two to do anything together without fighting.
Hey, that's between Jeremy and me. No need to add fuel to the fire, okay?
I'm not trying to make trouble. I'm just saying.
Hey, Ferdinand.
Oh, don't worry. We're not arguing, Klee. We're just, discussing some things.
Are you and Jeremy worried about Hado?
Hmm?
Why don't you just talk to him about it? Kaya's also worried about me sometimes, but he doesn't ever criticize me.
You're right, but our relationship is much better than these guys.
Dang.
Well,
Had
our
to point it out
situation
like
is a little
that.
different.
Really? How so?
We've been through this kind of thing before. If we didn't warn Hado, then he wouldn't take it seriously and something would eventually happen. As his brothers, we have to help him.
But it doesn't look like you're helping.
Huh?
Maybe Klee doesn't understand everything. But my mommy told me that you help someone to make them feel happy, not to make yourself happy. Hado sure doesn't look very happy. Why don't you ask him what he needs?
Dang, these grown men getting a lesson from a child.
Klee's right, you know? You three need to open up and talk things through. You are brothers after all.
I've always cared a lot about you, Hado. Just like when we were back in the desert. You suddenly passed out and Jeremy and I started arguing. Eventually, all three of us ended up in this domain. I'm just worried that something similar could happen again. If you were to pass out and with nobody around to help you...
I know, but this domain is nowhere near as dangerous as the desert.
Well, it still has hilichurls in it.
I was
Somehow.
thinking that if I could handle these problems myself, then you two wouldn't have to argue about anything. If it weren't for my poor health and lack of energy all the time, then I wouldn't have always been such a burden on you two.
No need to feel guilty, Hado. This was our choice. The three of us love adventuring. No one is a burden on anyone. Isn't that why we came up with the idea for this area? I would do the thinking, Ferdinand would use his muscle, and you would...
Draw the blueprints and build tracks. It'll be a safe way to see all kinds of amazing scenery. Yes, that was the plan.
So what happened?
See? Doesn't it feel better just to get along?
Hey, what are you trying to say? You make it sound like I've only been trying to talk myself up.
The choo-choo cart is great, Ferdinand.
Really?
You know, Klee, having the car zip along the tracks was my idea.
Yeah, what an amazing idea. You're so smart.
Hey, Klee, do you want to ride even more fun carts?
Yay! Let's ride more.
Looks like all three of them are trying to win Klee's approval now.
Klee hasn't
Oh,
realized it yet,
I didn't get to read that.
but her innocent, childlike nature is very powerful. It can inspire and even help heal others.
Hey, everyone. Please come with me. We need to get the hydroidolin in the cart to help us.
Alright, let's go. Where we go now? Let's go. I love the music for this area so far. And is this going to repair the rest of the tracks? Oh. Hopefully that doesn't get rid of anything I needed. Oh, I want to go down that. Magic invite. An invitation letter that can teleport the one who used. Okay.
Good. Torrential Twister is ready to run. Let's go to the station at the start of the track.
Oh. I thought it was gonna stop.
Hato and I have double-checked everything. It's all operating safely. You can go for a ride now.
Nice, let's go.
Hold on a sec. Before we say goodbye, I have something I'd like to give you all. It's a rock climbing rope. We used it on our adventures to climb mountains and traverse many places.
Nice.
Huh? But doesn't it mean a lot to you? Are you sure you want to give it to us?
Yeah, right? Like, seems very sentimental.
Yes, of course. Please take it. Thanks to Klee and everyone else's help, we realized that there's a special bond that keeps us together. Even though it's invisible, it's even more important than rope. We can always hold on to it through tough situations.
Huh? I helped?
Yes, Klee. You are a big help.
Even bigger than that huge thing in the middle of this place?
Yes, much bigger.
Wow, that's huge! I'm so happy.
By the way, have you ever seen anything like the choo-choo cart in the outside world?
So yeah, it looks like our boat.
Nope. Today was the first time I rode anything like it.
Is that so? I guess I'm not surprised. Seems you won't find Torrential Twister anywhere else.
The words in here and what he said doesn't match up.
Be sure to come back and ride the choo-choo carts again while you still have the chance.
Yep, I will.
Alright, let's go. And I noticed they have elemental reactions on them. Are they like some type of elemental creature? Thingamabobber?
Hey, imagine if we could build our tracks all over the world. Traveling would be so much easier.
Be sure to come back and visit Torrential Twister again. I hope you enjoyed it.
This is actually pretty fun.
Thanks again. I have a feeling we'll get along much better now that we've learned to open up to each other. I suppose some things are simpler than they appear. The real problem all along was actually us.
Okay. Yeah, look at that. They're like hydro. Their whole body is hydro. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Hydro creatures. Now let's go. Oh.
Oh, this is even higher than I expected.
Yeah, that was
The
a
drops
deep
are
fall.
pretty steep too.
Are you okay, Kokomi? If you're scared, just yell and let it out. We won't tell anyone. What happens in the bottle domain stays in the bottle domain.
I really like this. Oh,
Looks like Klee's having
Oh.
the most fun.
yeah, Klee probably likes this a lot. Little adrenaline junkie. Thank you for letting us pass. A precious chest.
Well, how about that?
A dull blade. Right. Yeah, this is really nice, man. I love the music.
That's so much fun! Klee can fly across the sky like a real mage now.
Guess that sort of makes sense.
It does.
Wait, but if being able to fly makes you a mage, what does that make Kaeya, since he's here too?
Nothing! Kaeya's
Yeah.
just a master thief. Don't you remember, Paimon?
guess it slipped Paimon's mind.
Sorry to bother our young mage, but there's something a master thief would like to report. Do you still remember our mission?
Uh-oh. I was having so much fun that I almost forgot.
We're supposed to be helping Adia look for the missing components. But don't worry, I've already got one.
You mean you snatched it when we weren't looking?
I didn't have to go that far. In fact, the component we were searching for was actually that orange rope. If anything, you could say it
Wait,
came
what?
right into our hands at the right time. Let's head back and give it to Adia.
Aw, do we really have to go?
You can always come back, Klee.
Even though I want to keep playing, I know Adia is really important.
Yep.
That's our wise mage. Don't worry. Tonight, he'll be able to see stars in the water and watch fish dance in the sky.
Seems Kokomi's out of it after that ride. Her face is completely blank and her lip was trembling while she was speaking. Maybe we should have a rest for a while.
You shouldn't push yourself, Kokomi.
I thought I was keeping my composure pretty well.
Don't like roller coasters, huh?
Don't worry. My mind is always spinning. I'm used to this. We should head back to Idia.
How about we hold hands, Miss General? Klee will give you energy.
And she really looks dead inside.
After holding Klee's hand, the stars in the sky and the fish in the water have all disappeared. I must have been seeing things from riding the cart.
It was really that bad for you?
What are you smiling about, Kokomi?
Oh. Nothing. Nothing at all.
She really couldn't handle the ride, huh? Idea, not idea. Idea, we have your next
Welcome
part.
back! Well, any good news? Oh, don't tell me! You've taken care of all the problems and now I don't have to do anything?
Nope, you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, we even rode the choo-choo cart. Do you want to come ride too? But maybe you'll have to wait till tomorrow. I'm a little tired now.
Seems she had a little too much fun and now she's about to crash. I think it's time for a rest.
Good idea. I think we could all use some downtime. Thanks for giving me some energy, Klee.
Then we'll see you later.
Are we not gonna give her the rope? Bye, Klee.
Bye, Mr. Honorary Knight. Bye, everyone.
Well, it sounds like our young mage enjoyed herself. I'm so happy that she had a good time. So, back to the missing component. Did you bring it?
You bet! Kaeya said that the missing component was this orange climbing rope.
It just occurred to me that you probably ran into the three brothers while you were in the canyon.
Yeah, we did.
If I remember correctly, the two eldest brothers were taking their sickly younger brother on adventures when they ran into a sandstorm and ended up here.
Yep, that's what they
They
told
were all
us.
arguing with one another when they first arrived, but it wasn't long before they broke down and were huddled together in tears. They sure must have a lot of energy to keep up their bickering and adventuring every day. I'm a little worried about them, yet quite envious of all that energy.
You almost sound as if you're reminiscing about old friends, Idia.
Yes, I've known them for quite some time after all, but I seldom go to that area. You can hold on to the rope for now, Traveler. I have no use for it until we have the other components.
Okay.
By the way, Eula and Kale have also returned, but I'm afraid they weren't able to make much headway. They mentioned that they would like to head to the jungle north of here, once you have all rested up.
Okay, understood.
Now that I've told you everything, I'll go rest. I'll go and check on the situation in the remaining two areas.
Sure you
Do
will.
you need me to accompany you?
Oh, no, it's all right. You've already accomplished a lot today. You should rest up.
Okay, this is part 2 of the quest done? Oh, part 1 complete. That was barely part 1? There's 3 parts.